So my most memorable wildlife encounter in Monterey Bay to date just happened like last week. Yeah, so I have worked in Monterey the entire sighting history of this all-white Rizzo's dolphin, and I have not seen it the entire 5 years I've worked here. It started, I think the first sighting was like October of 2014, and I got here in June of 2014. And finally this last week I saw it. So I've been saying for like months to the captains, I'm like, I need to see this dolphin. Like I've not seen it, and they all forget that, like they're like, wait, we've seen it a bunch of times. I'm like, I know, but I haven't. So like, please help me. So we were headed out on a whale watch with Discovery. I was out on the Pacifica, and we sent out our other boat, the Chubasco, at the same time. And we came across this big group of Rizzos, and Casper is what they've been calling it. It's up for debate, honestly, in my opinion. But its group has been around a lot. Like, there's been 4 or 5 sightings in the last 2 months, which is pretty high because the dolphin has been only sighted like every 6 to 8 months the rest of the time it's been around. And so we had Rizzos when we first went out on this 9 a.m. whale watch, and it was really calm, and I was like, oh man, I really hope we find it. Like, I really, really want to see it. And so I was looking super hard, like every group of Rizzos we had, I was looking, and we didn't see it, but there was Rizzos for miles, like from just inside Point Pinos for at least 3 or 4 miles. And so we just kind of kept cruising along because we really wanted to find some humpbacks as well, because we'd already been looking at Rizzos for like 45 minutes, and I was like, fine, guess today's not the day. So the boat turns around. I'm outside on the deck talking to passengers, and the boat does a 180. So I run up to the wheelhouse. I'm like, did they find it? And he was like, come in the wheelhouse. The Captain Rob was like, come in here. And I was like, they found it. So I like can't contain myself, and he's like, calm down, I don't know, we're gonna try. And I was like, thank you. And the Chubasco had found it, so they waited for us to turn around and come back to them so that I could see it. And we only got just like a little glimpse, and I got like 3 photos, but I was still just like over the moon that I saw it. It was like kind of a dark sky, but like glassy, calm seas, and so it just like this big white beacon sticking out on the ocean. And so I was like, yes, we saw it. And so then that was, for me, it was like trip made. It was like morning made. And so we go out and we have a great whale watch with humpbacks and some nice looks at albatross. And then we're cruising back in, and the Rizzos are still there. Like, there's still miles of Rizzos. And so I was like, I wonder if he's still there, he or she. And I'm looking with the binoculars really close, and I found it. And so we went over there, and the captain gave us some extra time, like an extra 15 minutes to spend with the dolphin, and it showed really well. It actually left mom for a while, so like a bunch of the adults, including its mom, kind of kept traveling, and it just kind of stayed by the boat and like circled around, and it was just, it was so perfect. And so that was incredible. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of the sighting, the captain was like, okay, we gotta go. And I was like, all right. So I was telling people, we're getting our last looks at the dolphin, things like that on the microphone. And then it realized that all the other adults were gone, and it had been by itself with the boat for a while, and just like, took off and caught up to the rest of the adults, which were already like a quarter mile away. So that was really, really cool. I'm so glad I got to see that. Good things come to those who wait.